Hello and welcome to Middle-Aged Geek Girl. I'm Sally. In today's video I have some diamond painting kits that were kindly sent to me from DiamondArtGift. Now I've gone one big and one small this time, so let's have a look what I got. And we'll start off of course with the small one. So I believe this one is a 30 by 30. First of all, there is your standard toolkit and your drills. Now there are 20 colors in this image, so that gives you an idea of what they are. These days there's generally no issues with the drills that come through, so there's no need to investigate the bags in a lot of detail like you used to have to do in the beginning of diamond painting. Now we'll have a look at the image. I've actually got the camera further away than I normally do because I have that large one to show you, but this one is a round drill and it's 20 colors and it is an eye. Bring you down as best I can to have a look at it. It's really clearly printed and it's a beautiful image. I believe it might even be an AI generated image. So even though we have a dark background, it is with color 939, so it's going to be more of a navy blue background as opposed to a black one. I really do like the image. I think it's a really fascinating picture, and yeah, I look forward to doing it. I think it's going to be really pretty when it's done. It looks like it's going to be, as I said, a lot of blues and some yellows and oranges and browns, but a nice color palette there. I think it's going to look stunning. And before I forget, yep, nice and sticky, not a drama at all. And at a 30 by 30, it shouldn't take too long to do. So that's the first kit. Well, let's move all this aside now and check out the big one. So there's a proof that it's a very big one. It's a 70 by 50 and it is square. Now generally when they're square they measure pretty much exactly the size they say. So I will actually measure this one when I get it out. I haven't got a big square one in a very long time, so I'm just guessing that's what they do. They used to do that, but I'm not sure if it's still the same. But oof, it is big, so I might even have to move the camera out even more. But there is all the drills in there, and I'm definitely not getting these out because this is just going to be a big mess. But you can see there is an absolute rainbow of colors. Really pretty colors in there. And here is your toolkit. So the tweezer seems to have popped out of the bag, or they'll put in separately, yeah, because the bag wasn't open. But you do get a better than standard toolkit with this one. You've got the larger tray, the larger wax. You've got your multi-placer, your grippy and tweezers. So it is a much better toolkit than your standard one. And that's really chunky, so I'll put that aside. And hopefully, since there's such a big rainbow of colours, hopefully I get 666 in this lot. Do I? Oh, yes I do! So here it is. Now, I'm trying to move the camera again. It may actually be too big for my filming space and my tripod, but it starts off here, it goes over here, and then down here and over here. So as you can see, it's a rainbow. I'll try and center it so you can see most of it there. And I'll peel the cover back a bit. There's a whopping 48 colours in this kit, and it is a swirly rainbow, so like it swirls like that, of rainbow with some flowers and butterflies. Now I will pop the actual image up here so you can see what the actual image this diamond painting is printed from. So yeah, as you can see, very colourful, and that's why I got it. Just so beautiful and colourful, and I think it's going to look fantastic. Now, I've just peeled back the plastic layer and woof, boy does the glue smell. So if only we had smell-o-vision. Oh, test it where you can actually see my finger. Very sticky, you can hear it too. And boy, as I said, you can really smell it. So 48 colours, and I'm so happy 666 is amongst those colours. And that, of course, is going to be here in the ready part. So I am happy. Now, if I can bring you down, I can even bring the camera down again. You can see this is going to be very confetti heavy. I mean, I wouldn't even call it color blocking. There's tiny parts where there might be a few lines of the one color, but then it changes color again. So it's going to be one to keep you on your toes with colors constantly changing, and that's fine. That's why I got it. Absolutely love the colors on it. And it's a square, so it'll be really interesting to see how it looks. Now I'm going to cover it up, and then I'll bring the camera back out and we'll measure, just because I'm interested to see if it is like the usual where they take about 6 centimeters away from each side. So like not a 70 by 50, but rather like a 64 by 44. So we'll check it out. Now, long-time viewers will know my struggle with getting these plastic covers to lay sort of flat. There's no chance in hell that's going to work today when it's this big, and it's a really, really flimsy cover as well. Oh, there we go. I managed to get a bit more in just by changing the angle slightly. So there you go. There you can see the legend, just how many colors there are. But let's measure it. So it comes in at 68 that way. Whoops. So actually 68 when it said 70. So yeah, you pretty much get, and say 49 practically that way. So yeah, you pretty much do get the full size when you order big square ones. I've always like it. That's how it's been in the past when I've ordered them, so they're still doing it. So yeah, if it's a square one and it says it's 70 by 50, allow 70 by 50. I mean, this is 68 by 49, so it's so close. Now, I think I've mentioned in a previous video, my biggest display book is a 60 by 40. So I may have to look at sacrificing some of the canvas when I want to do it, so that it fits in my 60 by 40. So yeah, I'd have to lose 5 centimeters each side, and yeah, all 5 centimeters the other way as well. I did get it knowing that it was going to be bigger, but as I said, I wasn't sure if it was going to be 70 by 50 or like a 64 by 44, but it is pretty much to size. So yeah, I'm going to have to try and sacrifice 5 centimeters each way for it to fit in. And I don't think that will matter too much because the bright part is right in the middle anyway. You've got, as your swirl goes out, it gets slightly darker. So look, I'm not too unhappy with having to do that. I was aware that that was a possibility when I selected this canvas, but I absolutely love it. It is really, really pretty. So bringing the other one in, which is so tiny when you see in comparison to the big one, but here are the 2 canvases that I was sent from DiamondArtGift, and again, big thank you to DiamondArtGift. It is truly appreciated. I love them both. They're going to look really great when they're done. Let me know down in the comments what you think of these kits. Which one is your favorite? Thank you all for watching. If this is your first time stumbling across my channel, please consider subscribing, hitting that like button and the notification bell so you're up to date when I have released my latest video. If you're interested in supporting the channel further, I do have a Patreon and a Ko-fi account set up, and the details are up here on screen. But that will do it for this video. So everybody, stay safe, stay weird, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.